Alright, getting ready for class today. And one of my key things is picking out a very nice nerdy shirt to wear. And I know I have a collection that ranges from awesome references to pony. Well, no surprise pony, but it's really just choosing the right one for today. Ooh, there's always a good one. A time machine being hit by a car. Bad drivers, you know. Must be American. I don't know, I was really just choosing the right one. Oh, if I had that early morning class, that would definitely be one I wear a lot. Ooh, I like this one. If I can get a good angle on it. The collection of a lot of quantum mechanics equations that may or may not be in the shape of a cat. Good scientists get that one. Oh, God. And similarly, what is it? What are they called? Terms and conditions, all written out in the shape of too long didn't read. Trixie's a good one. Actually, I should let someone put up a straw poll. See who vote for what shirt I wear, right? Probably the only religious thing I own, God playing with his toys. It's just too funny that you need one to represent the Tunguska blast too. I don't know, I think I'm going back to either Trixie or one of the other ones. Alright, got Trixie. And what was the other one I was considering? I wanted the PPG. The PPG ones are really good, and people really like them. I've noticed. Not the Doctor, not Zelda and Peach, not Violet. John, Proton John. There's the other one I'm considering. Probably do one today, one on Wednesday. Ooh, liver one, just have it out. Yeah. Don't want to drop Chrysalis here, which I did. And having my head in the way of the lighting. And additionally, it's choosing the right hat as well. Either I go for the one that Americans wouldn't understand, because it's a sport that they don't really understand, and from a country they definitely don't understand, or one to piss off NorCal people. Because for some reason, regions and rivalries and all that other crap, because they can't agree that just enjoying the game is a good enough reason to watch a game. Jesus, what is wrong with people? There's sports stuff. Anyway. Giant line of cars happens just about... Yeah, that giant line of cars. It goes all the way from... I'd say... about 100, 200 meters. I don't know. There's a stoplight there, that intersects the road, and it has about enough room for, say, like 30 cars, because it's a very windy road, down to that stop sign. So, and most people driving are going down that way, and they get
stuck, and it's always fun to see the giant line of people who are like, well, we're stuck here. And yes, I hope you're enjoying some background music, because music while you drive, right? One more note. Almost had a person drive straight into me because, can't really angle it that well, but the arrows for which direction you go down the lane are pointing this way. He, of course, pulls out and has to go this way because, they teach Sacramento drivers exactly how to understand arrows. It seems like something you would cover in kindergarten, maybe, but 90% of NorCal drivers don't seem to understand arrows. Go figure. It actually makes sense to go this way when the exit is that way. If you're in a hurry... Oh, wow, this area's pretty empty today. Usually full of people smoking in front of all the non-smoking signs. So, that's a nice change. God, it really sucks that everyone, can't read. But, Sacramento, what are we gonna do? Still have time before class, so time to play the waiting game. The waiting game sucks. I'm gonna play Pokemon Shuffle instead. So yeah, that was the thing. Got out of class pretty early because first day and all we did were introductions of ourselves and of class. So far it feels like one that's more in line of like what I took at Cuesta. So I don't really know. It's interesting to hear him say stuff about it in different languages, specifically Java, which is what I learned all of this on previously. So it'll be very interesting to see how that goes forward. But I don't know. Probably have to wait until Wednesday to find out for real. Anyway, time to find dinner. Give you all 3 guesses where I'm going to eat out tonight, and the first 2 don't count. So yeah, I like going to In-N-Out really quick after classes because they're here and they're the best. So I know they're not the best for you, for God knows that's true, but they're good. I like them. So yeah, that's where I'm going tonight. I always remember get grilled onions. Those are way better than just the plain onions. Otherwise, grilling the onions keeps them not as strong. And that's a good thing when you're cooking. You don't want one part of the meal to overpower the other. And yes, I am doing that sort of a critique on fast food right now, so if the line were longer, I sometimes get out my 3DS and do a round of Pokemon Shuffle real quick, because, some of the matches take only, 1-2 minutes, especially if you're doing the EX modes once, and then when you're limited to no more than 2 minutes in some of those, so yeah, it's a good way to kill the time, and it resets the timer so you can play more when you have a better not in the car time to play a game. And yeah, that's a really good thing about these mobile games and handheld games. Just pull them out real quick. God, Jesus, I'm thinking Lucagen's WarioWare, and holy crap, how fast those micro games go. And holy crap, she is amazingly good at adapting to them. So no matter what she's saying in her videos, she's good at that game, at least in my opinion. as someone who's never really played them and looks like, holy crap, I mess up as much as her, it sort of means two people of the same age thinking the same way, though. But I sort of feel like I should record a little bit extra for the end of this day video, whatever you want to classify it as. I'm a little jacked up on coffee right now. And by a little, I mean I am pretty tired already. Even though I stopped for coffee before I went for the In-N-Out earlier, and then on the way home I got more coffee before I even finished half of my first coffee. So yeah, why did I decide to be experimental about different types of coffee today of all days? I have no idea, but yeah, so I have a bunch of coffee in me right now. Not that I'm complaining, coffee's good. Although a good cup of tea, on the other hand, that's also just as good. Oh yeah, we have some good... Yeah, it's pretty cool. My mom's coffee and tea, but mostly tea, and I learned to really love and enjoy tea. My personal, if you want to call it a generic flavor, my personal favorite of that is jasmine, so you know, I like that one. But I'm also more inclined to trying like the sweeter flavors or more berryish flavors, so I don't know, I think just like that any extra little sugar rush gets me more than caffeine does, so yeah, good tea's good for relaxing too, so also if I could pick like a canned beverage of choice, I'd go with the Arizona iced teas because those are really good, although you look at the stats on them, they're just as good for you as any other HFCS laden drink, so yay, thanks a lot. But I don't know, it's the iced tea flavor that I really enjoy. Yeah, I don't know really what else to say. It's just, oh dang it, I forgot to read the syllabus yet for the class and really go over what's expected, because we really didn't talk about much today. So yeah, cool thing about it is no required books, so that's really nice. If I really need to, I have my Java book that comes with how to make all of these data structures. So it's just like, yes, I totally figured out how to do a hash table on my own using C++. No, I didn't convert it from Java or anything. Those are two different things altogether. Ha 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 ha. Don't look in my bedroom. Well, this is my bedroom. I don't really have many books in here. Don't look at my other room where I have all my books and stuff, which I also haven't really shown off on it in camera yet, but I'd have to clean that up a bit. Actually, one of the things I had on that shelf fell over recently, and so yeah, I really do have to clean that area up. Yeah, and I got a whole bunch of the recommended books for my web design class, and it a perfectly legal format. Actually, I do have one coming physically. So that's the only way I can find it. Should be get here on Wednesday, and you know, when it costs $10 after taxes and shipping, that's a pretty cheap book. That's Hopefully it's not complete crap, or else, yay. But yeah, the joys of college and, well, any academics or learning processes outside of high school when they tend to take care of the books for you, depending on where you go, of course. But that's beside. Well, yeah. Thankfully, with this age of the internet and lots of hidden corners of said internet and this little thing called Google, you can find the books you're looking for a very good price. Very good price. Sort of felt like that was a bit of a Top Men reference. Oh, Raiders is such a good movie. Anyone who's that, oh, let them look in the ark. Oh, such a good movie. Yeah. And yeah, that's it for today. Probably noticed I posted another review late night before this, so I just wanted to get that out there. Really, it's like, oh, I realize I probably have time to make videos since our teacher said, oh, this is an hour and a half class. Yeah, we're probably not even going to use up the hour on the lectures, and everything else is going to be run. Sounds like it's going to almost be a more independent study on this, and I'm very okay with that. I'm not the most social people when it comes to stuff, so, and people tend to avoid being social with me, so I don't really have many people I can turn to work with in this area. I know a couple guys in San Francisco that would be cool working on stupid little projects like this, because it's infinitely below their pay grade and they can turn this stuff out in a weekend, but they've spent as much time in this field as I have going from high school to physics, and yeah, really wish there wasn't that crash that killed physicists' employment opportunities as much as it did. It didn't murder them off completely, it just made them really hard to find and more competitive. But my friends, all physicists, got hired off as 20 different kinds of engineers. Then the next year, physics doesn't get you any engineering job, even though it's the same exact thing. Or you can do all that stuff just as well as engineer fresh out of school. So, I mean, engineers have an entire class, an entire quarter semester long class that we do in the first third of mechanics. At least that's what all of my engineering friends have told me when they're like, yeah, we do statics and dynamics, and we're like, oh yeah, statics. And then the second half of the day, what else do you do? And they're like, what? No, that's a whole quarter. I'm like, we're like, oh, okay, how about dynamics? Where do you go? Oh yeah, we get up to this, and we're like, okay, so what do you do for the rest of the semester? Oh, that's the entire thing. And we're like, man, why do you guys get paid more? Because our just going on a complete tangent on this. Mechanics 1 for us was Laws of Motion, or Laws of Motion 1, so pretty much anything year 1 Newton stuff. 2, Laws of Motion getting changed around a little bit and throwing in some stuff like air resistance or changing mass of constant velocity as your second law equation. And we ended doing a little bit of nonlinear stuff at the end of Mechanics 1, at least my experience we did. A little bit of it. Nonlinear meaning your equations of motion are not a line, not a linear things like, basically like acceleration and that sort of stuff, but because that's x squared instead of velocity, which is x, but oh god. Then we had Mechanics 2, which was really cool and getting into a lot more of the nonlinear stuff, with getting into basic chaos and dealing with stuff like harmonics and all that, and normal modes. And then we have nonlinear dynamics, which, Ethan, if you're watching this, that was honestly the funnest class we had. At least, my opinion, that was one of the funnest ones we had. And especially the one we had together, that was the funnest one, because we didn't really have too many together, to be perfectly honest. At least that's how I remember. You know me, I'm spotty when it comes to remembering. But yeah, oh god, nonlinear dynamics is so cool because it's so fun, and you learn about so many different cool applications and stuff. And it's real world things. Like, you're finally at the level of doing real world stuff. Which is why I like computer science too. The low level things are your hello worlds. The high level things are your operating systems and apps. So it's tough to explain how to make an app really well, but being able to pull that off is really cool. And then you have my friends in the Bay Area, one of whom does AI for fun. Yeah. I have no idea why he talks about it. I would love to learn his stuff. I mean, he has a website, and I honestly really need to go through it, so... Sorry, Al, I need to go through your website. And... Yeah, so people like... He's really cool. He likes sharing his information, and really, that's the way a lot of the scientific people are like. They like sharing information. Hell, I'm rambling about nonsense here, jumping topic to topic, because I think this is really cool information. I like sharing it, and I'm looking at the corner and seeing the time log, and it's more video than what I recorded earlier, so I'm just going to say, see you next time.